Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Conan Exiles. So off camera, as you can see, I spent a little while experimenting on where I wanna build and place everything. Having thought of it while I was placing this, what I should probably have done is make it so that the crafting stations are in the middle. Because right now we have you know, the back of this armor's workbench facing outwards. If everything was in the middle, they would the rear of them would be facing each other, and this would look better from the outside. But I think this is gonna be fine as is. I'm not gonna change it anymore. I'm gonna leave it as it is. This is gonna be just fine, like it is for now. I'm gonna build another base where we do something completely different, I suppose. Anyway. As you can tell, I haven't put the cooking places here. I'm trying to figure out what do I want to do with the cooking still. It's gonna be somewhere else. Maybe we do a raised platform for it. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just plonk the cooking like down here by itself. That might be a possibility. That might very well be a possibility. Anyway. Before I start with any more of the cooking or anything of that, however, I need to start figuring out what I'm doing with this outer wall. I have sort of been thinking on it a little in the sense that I could cover the outer wall with Khitan foundations. These look kind of like they fit in as a follow-up from the arena foundations. I don't really want to do it with the arena foundations. The arena foundations, well, this is my own opinion, or obviously. I think these, like, yes, they look fairly stone-ish, because they are nothing but stone, but I think they look kind of ugly when they are just like this. So there is that. Now, obviously, there are other things I could do. I could just use the reinforced stone. I find this looks kind of ugly because it's because of the spikes, frankly. I don't think those spikes look very awesome. So excess spikes, not my thing. Aquilonian, we are doing an entire Aquilonian base somewhere completely else than here. So there is that. Turanian also looks real nice, but I don't necessarily think the Turanian fits in here that well along with this other stuff. Against, you know, this thing. I don't think it fits so well against that thing. Other than that, the Turanian, I really like the way Turanian stuff looks. I think we are going to do Khitan. Now, well, I was considering a few options here for myself. Of like just doing it like this. And then extending this outwards a little in like small, somewhat rounded sections to create a, how would I call it? For one, I want to have a way to run around from this side as well. And so to make it so that this doesn't become another, like, you know, rectangle just straight up and that's it. I wanna round it up a little, but. Another thing I was thinking of doing is using these areas here on both sides for religious buildings. So I think I'm gonna first of all test on that. I'm gonna give that a bash about now. So if we smack, because I grabbed the stuff to make these things. So if we smack, let's say, a set shrine here. I think this will look just fine, I think. And it sort of makes sense to have it somewhere near where I want to make sure there is enough space around it on all sides so that because these change shape a little bit when they get upgraded. So, like a set shrine here on this side, and like I said, it makes sense to have them where I do my sorcery and whatnot. Oh, speaking of sorcery, I did spend a moment to put 2 cells here in the back. We're gonna lock somebody in here on both of these. Await their doom. So yeah, I think that might be, it might work. Actually, do I wanna push this whole setup out one? No, I don't really need to. I think it's fine like that, and we can do another shrine on the other side. Obviously, let's smack in place those foundations. And I like to have a nice high ground to place these things from. So, which religious shrine do we have on this side? The Gatehouse shrine? Oh, too close. Oh, right. This is, god dang it. It's too close to that thing. Bloody hell. Right. We may have to spread them out further then. Technically, I could spread them out further or as is. Here is a question. How far? I think this is how far it could be. And if I push that one out just a little bit further, because we can extend these out. We can extend these out. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. So, arena. Does this want to be? I think this is going to start to look, yeah, like it's floating. So let's not do it too much in that direction, but just enough that it will cover. It will cover this thing. And on here it can be the same, it just needs to go a little wider, I think. I think that will work. Oh, that will work actually quite nicely. And then we place the. Thankfully, you can now. If nothing else, I really like with this. No, let's place it from up here so I can see what the fluff I'm doing. Oh, it could be like this. It could be like this actually here. As I was saying, what I really like after Age of Sorcery with this new building setup, that you can you know, you can remove these and get back all the materials, because that did not used to be the case. It was not the case before. Okay, so we can also push this out further in this direction. Easily enough. That starts looking awful. Yeah, that. Not too much though. We can't really push it out too much, but we can push it out this much. Easily enough. That is probably floating. Yeah, that is floating. So something like this. Now the question is, if I smack in the Khitan foundation, has that created enough space for me to actually have the Yog shrine here? Crafting. Yes, it has. Oh, that is really cool. Okay, so if I move it a little, it's too close. Overlapping. Ah! So, in the end, I do have to push it in... Push it just a little bit. I think I want the Pleasure Palace here, though. I think it has to be just a little bit more this direction. Unfortunately. But that should not be that big of an issue. Not be that big of an issue. We can... I do want to use these arena foundations. And... there's a hole there, but it doesn't really have an issue with it. Honk it on. Okay. Yeah, let's do Derketo. Too close to another object of the same type. It's overlapping a little too easily. For some odd reason here. Overlapping how? Oh, we can actually bring it... Yeah, we can bring it a lot closer. Okay, what the fluff is it overlapping with? Leave it like right there. I think that looks pretty good, I think. And now we can actually yeah. We can actually get rid of this stuff. We can actually move it here. Run along that. And then let's take this outer section out. Okay. It does look a little crooked, but that's fine. That's fine. Derketo and set. Right next to, well, not right next to, but near enough each other. Okay, so that one is facing that direction. Should I have turned this one? Here's the question. Can we turn it to face this direction as well? Will that work better? Okay. How is it overlapping again? Make sure it is. Let's try and make it. I think we will turn this set shrine in this way as well. It doesn't seem quite as crooked. I think, yeah, and I think we turn this set shrine as well so that it's facing this direction. Yeah, I think we do. Do it like there, I think. Question is, can we... Ooh, we can move this one in as well. Alright. Let's do that too. Don't need this to be... Don't want it to be that far out, do I? No, I don't. Give me my Khitan foundations. There we go. Okay. Now we have our shrines, or at least two of them, really religious shrine things. And then what we want... Oh. Okay, this is an idea. Okay, let's say we want to do like a... If we use these... Obviously takes more space than just doing squares, right? Or more materials rather. But we might be able to generate a tower here on the... Wait, can't? Can generate this kind of a tower though. Okay, okay. Yeah, that I think is how we do a little bit of an archery corner here. And then this becomes 2 pieces thick. And we can do a couple of squares on that side. Or simply, where are you? Nope, can't. Yeah, it won't work into a... Interesting idea. Come on. There we go. That is an interesting idea. And then 1 square there. And make it into an actual corner tower. Like that. And we can even take some of this off here. Okay. Take even some of that off there. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. Now that is like an actual corner tower. And we can take some of this off. This doesn't have to be like this. Right? We can do an actual tower here, maybe. Okay. Let's whack the Khitan on that. Or do we leave that, the base of that entirely on... Nope, I think we... Ew. Thinking on it though. This could be arena. Right? This whole, the base of this tower, and then the upper parts of it could be something else. So this would be just be stone, right? Actually, let's leave that as Khitan. And then use actual arena parts. Ah. Like this. Okay, right. I do like that. This is gonna be a Khitan with that. And arena foundation. Actually, does Khitan have a decent looking ramp? No, it does not. Don't think so. But we can use Turanian, I think, or something else. So I was thinking of making this into a sort of an archer nest thing. I mean, this is simple enough, right? Yeah, we put somebody to stand on this. This is nice and made of stone. Made of stone, nice little alcove here. I still think this should be made of this same stone as well here. So it's like something else, and then you are on the stone. But I am thinking of like turning this into a sort of a what I was wanting the ramp for, or it could actually not be a ramp. It could be. It could be. Oh yeah, it probably has to be, right? Not a ramp, but I mean it could be a ramp, right? But I'm more thinking it should be a roof, so I have a corner for it as well, right? And I don't think these particular roof corners look very good. And Arena didn't have that sort of a roof, of a sloped roof thing. Do we find something that has a... How does the Khitan sloped roof look from below? I mean, it does. I would like something that essentially has stone on the below. Wait, that is fancy looking, and then it has all those damn spikes. Oh, how about reinforced stone? Where is the sloped roof? Oh, that also has wood. Really? Is there like nothing here which has... I mean, that has stone, but it doesn't really look quite what I'm after here. Storm glass is one thing or another. I mean, it could be like this, right? Yeah, I think we are... Oh, I think I'm overthinking it. I think we just leave it like this, and have somebody have maybe one or two people hang around here, like archers or something. And this I cover with the Khitan wedges. Actually, maybe this should all be Khitan wedges. No, what? As in the piece that I... Come on. There we go. I do want the lower one to be... Where are my Khitan wedges? I do want the very bottom bit. If we change this to Khitan, how does it look? I think it looks better, right? I think it looks better. Because I quite like how from the arena to the Khitan, it sort of makes sense to go from one stone to a different stone and have the top be something else. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. And it also kind of would have made sense to me for it to be... Oh, I replaced that one down there, because obviously I did. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, here is the question. I think this veers inwards from here, and maybe at this position we do another one of those little towers. That seems reasonable. Because this is where I should start thinking of what do I do with the gatehouse of like going down there. So that's a question, because we're gonna have the staircase going down from here. Oh, let's make that with the arena stairs, huh? Because the arena stairs are massive. Like that. Do we make it 3 wide, or maybe just two pieces wide? I think we just do 2 pieces wide. And the thing about the arena arena staircases. They won't walk any further. What? What? How about Turanian stairs? Nope. Maybe I... Should I push them out by one? I should push them out by one. That way it will work. Where is the arena foundation? Do that. That. And then do the arena staircase, right? Oh, right. The arena staircase does not function. Yeah, the arena staircase always needs foundations underneath it, right? Right, okay, yeah, because the arena staircase is is essentially a foundation by itself. So it always needs foundation under it. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't... Actually, I do put a foundation under that, in case somebody tries to break the damn thing. There we go. Somebody, as in something, which is going to happen. Something tries to break the damn thing. There we go. It goes half into sand, but I mean, it does end where I want it to end. And it doesn't require me to cover this side with anything else, because it's a nice big stone staircase. Okay, I like that. Now we want an arch on it, don't we? I think we want an arch on it. Which is to say... Does the Khitan foundations have an arch? They don't. They don't, but I think we do like this here. For the sole purpose of like trying to close off entrances into places. And where is the... I think it's right here, the other set of stairs, right? Let's work on that as well. Oh, it doesn't require any more than that. I could push it out by one though. I could consider pushing this out by one. And then doing the stairs. I think that's better. Let's... Yeah, I think that's better. I think that is better. And then we can run this like that. And give me my Khitan foundations to do the rest. And then we close off entrance here a little bit. I could actually do the entrance closing from here, the same as on there actually. Yep, I think I prefer that. I'm not gonna put a doorway here. Oh, I could put a door here, but I don't think I will. I think the goal is just to create a sort of a congested area, or for when hostiles start assaulting. Maybe one is too narrow. Maybe like two like this. Okay. We want an arch on top of this, I think. And we want some way to get onto this wall, which we could do from back here, actually. That, I think, is the way to do this stuff. Let's use those arena stairs again. Nice stone stairs. And we can definitely do it like that. So this is how you get up top, or at least one of the ways you get up top. I mean, if I want to congest this, I could replace this with the arena stairs, so would be another one. Okay. Now let's have a look-see here. Yeah, I need a second. Ooh, Titan foundations. Like that. And I think from that we can do our archway. Ew. Okay. I like that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Damn. Alright then. Now, do I want to generate a sort of that kind of an archery post out of here? Because it would kind of make sense. Unless what I do is another set of stairs so that you can traverse this wall over the arch. And then we just put archers on top of this arch and call it a day. Doesn't really have to be more complex than that. Does it? And this we can put like a brazier on. I think we're doing the same on the other side, actually. Okay, I do like that. I do quite like that. Right, let's work the magic on this side as well. So that means we need a few more arena pieces on this side. Would actually be further here. Okay, that's where it starts to look like it starts floating, so let's not do any more than that. And then okay. Like that. Give me those arena pieces. Arena. Let's get this staircase. Another one up there. I could use this as a method of getting up on here. And another one like here. Actually here. Because this is where it starts veering inwards, I think. Yeah, that's where it starts veering inwards. Like that. Okay. And now give me archway. Yeah, definitely just put a couple archers on it and just call it a day. And then we can have like guards around here, around the corners. Okay, that seems really useful, really good. And on here, this is where it starts veering inwards, I think. Maybe we do one more? Maybe we do one more here. That doesn't look like it's floating, right? With the simple goal of having stairs here. And then the Titan foundations like this. And then we can run the rest of the Titan foundations here. Okay. That's better. That's a lot better. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. I like this quite a lot. Now we have a simple guard station and way to run around, all around. Well, it's not as high of a wall as it was last time. It's only essentially one foundation high, but it will still work as a nice deterrent, especially once I get guards all stationed around the place. Definitely put guards in in here and maybe even in here. Or maybe this is where I should have my hyenas. Because if the prisoners get out, they get eaten by the hyenas. That seems reasonable. Alright. Now comes the question of how do I do the rest of the altars and my cooking? How do I do my cooking area? I might leave these as nice and open areas like this. This might just be like a nice big open area like that. And I think my cooking comes somewhere around here, and then I will put like another altar. Another couple altars here and there. There and there, put the altars. And then from here I want the Wheel of Pain. Actually makes sense to have the cooking kind of near the Wheel of Pain. Alright, let's smack down arena foundations. Because we're gonna have to extend this a lot still. This is fine to keep on going. Yeah, this is fine. Fine. We keep on going like that. Base is currently occupied by what? Okay. I am looking in the bunny. I think this has to start veering inwards, or does this still work? I think it still works. Okay, fine. Do a little bit of bunny hunting in between. I should probably have done this off camera. This is probably the most boring bit of this to watch, right? This is gonna take like 3 episodes to build, I think. Yeah. So now, Wheel of Pain. Two more altars, Wheel of Pain. I think the Yog Shrine is gonna be somewhere near the... or maybe on the other side of the Wheel of Pain. At the Yog Shrine over there. Because that would like make sense and stuff. Because we can eat all the rejects. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put my cooking here on the low ground. Just here on the low ground without, you know. And then surrounded with like tables and chairs and all of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Now, do I want to make this Khitan foundation thing go all the way around? There is no real room to make any more of those archery posts around here. Not really, no. Not really, no. If I find... Okay, here is the question. What would actually be a good looking From below, a good looking ramp. It probably would be that Turanian one, right? Because it would be made of stone. But it doesn't really have to be a ramp. Because I was thinking of, like, making it like that. See? Where we just run this thing. We expand it outwards like this. Over the edge. And give me that Kiton ceiling piece. But that's going to be the issue, right? The ramp edge is... Well, it does sort of generate like a stone edge on it. How does this look from a little bit distance away? It really look at it's dark, but it really should be all through this, huh? Really should be all through that, I think, for it to really look good and the same, huh? But it doesn't look awful. It sort of makes sense that it would be like that all the way through this entire thing. But I do want a foundations behind it. And if I do that, it will have to start from somewhere around here and then go all the way through, except for where the stairs are, right? Though then again, it does have this this essentially mountain ridge underneath that, so it kind of makes sense to be overlooking it like that. Man, that actually does look fairly decent. Even if it kind of breaks up from here into that, it does look fairly decent. It makes sense to be sloping up like that, you know, as a you know, defensive method as well. Try and assault that, right? I think we run that through the entirety of the rest of this. Yeah, I think we do. Where was the Turanian ramp? Getting these in place is gonna be a little bit of doing. Okay, and then we do... This is a little wider now. And these ceilings look a little different than the foundations, but that's okay. That's okay. This is a little wider now to walk on. We can actually do like probably put guards on it. Put guards on it. Alright. Okay, I like that. I like that a whole lot. I like that a whole lot. Need to figure a way to close that though. Do we have something which is actually stone? Because these Turanian pieces don't really look the part like they fit. The Argos sound one, right? This one? Okay, come on. Really? Oh, I bet it won't work because that's a ramp and not a ceiling piece. I bet it won't work because of that. Oh, it will. Okay. Does look a little odd there though, having it completely different color there. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna do a little bit of thinking on it if I want it like that or not. But first, let's grab these Titan foundations here. God dang it, May. And there we go. Okay. And now, Greater Wheel of Pain. I did unlock it, right? I should have it here somewhere. Greater Wheel of Pain. Also, let's put this bunny rabbit meat away. Wait, what was I missing? Those things. Like 20 of those and insulated wood, right? There we go. And now let's plunk down Greater Wheel of Pain and then start seeing of how do we want to kind of segment this area. This should be large enough for the Greater Wheel, right? Yes, it is. Easily is. So, do like Greater Wheel in the middle. Like that. Let's leave enough space there for all of that cooking and whatnot I wanted to do. Like right here. Right here. Now the question is, can we get a shrine around it? On both sides of it, actually. I bet we can. Bit of yog. Overlapping. Oh right, this thing develops that goddamn large fluffing tree at the back of it. There is a bit of yog. Can we smack another shrine on this side? Do I even want Mitra shrine? I guess we do. Too close to another object of the same type. Dang it! Dang it! Won't quite work, huh? Won't quite work. Ew. We'll put one of those shrines like right here, and then extend the two others in that direction outwards from here. It would be like the Shrine of Mitra, like right here. Ew. That's an idea. Yeah. Yeah, that is an idea. I was thinking of doing my cooking here, but this is probably the better idea. Okay, let's center it. I think I like this idea. Okay, now it has enough space to run around it as well. Oh, that is really nice. That is really nice. And then we can do our cooking area on one side of it and put a bunch of stuff on the other. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's where my Mitra shrine is. And then this should have been the set shrine right here in the bacon center, all the Derketo, but that also kind of makes sense to be like that. Alright, I'm gonna climb this. Then place... I think we place this like... not a little bit off. A little bit on this side actually, from it. A little bit on this side from it. How's that look? I think that looks gorgeous. Yeah, I think that looks just awesome like that. And speaking of that, we don't need this outer part then at all, because I can weir this inwards a little here. Like I can make this go inwards and say essentially section off parts of this thing. Yep, that is what we are doing. We're gonna section off some parts of this. Big question is now, what do I do with this part here? This is massively large and open now. Like look at that. Damn. I mean, I could do 2 wheels of pain right next to each other, but that would be just overkill. I don't need 2 greater wheels, considering what I'm doing. And yes, I did build my throne already. Build my throne already. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it an episode, and I'm gonna do a little bit of thinking on what do I want to place all over here. Do I want to place all over here? And so think a little on maybe experiment a little on how I'm gonna segment this off to make a few different areas. Because I kind of want to figure out how do I make my, like, ew, that's probably what this is gonna be like right here. I'm gonna make my treasure and equipment little place right there. I think that's happening there. Yeah, I'm gonna call it an episode right here. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you folks next time with more Conan Exiles.